Well, we're an unusual hybrid. Basically, we have a print newspaper and we have an online product, as you know. And interestingly, because we're in Washington, which is very unique, our print newspaper, which is 32,000 copies, goes to all the major government offices. It goes to the White House, it goes to every office in Congress, it goes to the federal agencies, and it is the advertising, the issue advocacy advertising in the print newspaper that really supports Politico. Basically, issue advocacy advertising is somewhat recession-proof because, as our executive editor Jim Vandehei said, someone always needs something from government, and that's really what issue advocacy advertising is about. It's causes. People are trying to change a law or not have a law changed. They're looking at what's happening in Congress, legislation that may affect their business or their interest, and so they're willing to spend a lot of money to advertise on behalf of their viewpoint. And as long as there's, a Democratic government and Congress and the White House and people who are listening, lawmakers who are listening to groups like these, then that advertising is still going to be relevant, and it's still going to be a lot of it. Well, I was very interested in all the models on the panel that I was in. Pramesh from Malaysia Kini had very interesting discussions about it being subscription supported. That it is one of the only publications in Malaysia that really does the kinds of journalism that we're used to here in the United States. MSN in the UK being the most popular portal, and then the publication from Brazil that not only does journalism but has so many other services. I think we really represented such different models. I do think that the focus of a publication like Politico is why we're as successful as we are. But then for those other models, MSN, the Brazilian UOL, they really do much broader services. And so I think, it's hard to take away one message here. But I do think maybe if there was one message to take away, it was being willing to experiment and not being sort of mired in the old way of doing things. I think if you're not willing to be quick-footed, willing to pivot, I think in those cases you're going to have a rough time.